Infused drinks versus alcohol. Can you really replace one with the other? That's the subject we're talking about today. Let's break it down. Welcome back, everyone. As always, I'm Sean from Minnesota Mellow. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you get to the end of this video and you decide that you like what you see and you want to get more of it, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. They are absolutely free for you to do, and they mean the absolute world to me. Let's get to the subject at hand. Today we're going to talk about elevated refreshments. What's an elevated refreshment? Well, according to the people in the great state of Minnesota, an elevated refreshment is an alternative to alcohol. First off, are infused beverages delicious and fun? You bet they are. Are they a replacement for alcohol? Not the way that Minnesota has it set up. And I want to break down why. Okay, so first off, infused beverages, they're great in lots of different ways. They're refreshing, they are tasting delicious, they are a discreet way to elevate your mood. They're great to have at bars. They're great to have at parties. You know, when you just don't want to have alcohol, you don't want that feeling. Maybe you're somebody who gets anxious when you're smoking or inhaling, and you really just don't want to inhale anything that night. Well, these are perfect for just those occasions. And I like them. I really do. But here's the thing. You see, and here's where things break down. Because I can go out, I can have a few beers, I can have a couple shots, and those are going to be really quick to kick in. But an infused drink, I'm sorry, but we're talking 30 minutes to a couple hours before that thing kicks in. And that's not really ideal when you're looking to go out and have a fun night and catch a good buzz. And here's the biggest issue, Minnesota. It's potency. Minnesota caps at 10 milligrams per can. That is, it can seem like a fair amount until you start comparing it to alcohol. Let me put this into perspective. Let's say I go out to the bar. I have 3 beers. I have 2 liquor drinks. One or the other. I don't have to have all 5. But if I had 3 beers or I had 2 liquor drinks, I'm going to feel a buzz fairly quickly. But infused drinks, I mean, we're talking 150 to 200 milligrams before I'm going to feel the same level of inebriation that I got with 3 beers or 2 liquor drinks. As I said, they can take anywhere from 20 minutes to a couple hours to kick in. Let's do the math here. Since drinks in Minnesota max out at 10 milligrams apiece, that means for me to get 150 to 200 milligrams, we're talking 15 infused drinks in order to get me to 150 milligrams at the 10 milligram one. If I'm enjoying just the 5 milligrams and I want to get to 200, we're talking 30 drinks, 30 cans. Can you imagine what that looks like? Here, it looks like this. Ridiculous, right? I mean, I'd be full before I'd ever even had a good buzz going on. Nobody wants to drink that much to catch a buzz. It's impractical. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's exhausting. Well, okay, Sean. So then what's the solution? Honestly, I think the solution's pretty easy. Minnesota needs to raise the limit. 5 and 10 milligrams, they can still exist. But what about for those of us with a higher tolerance? 25, 50 milligrams. Making something like that available would really hit the spot for us. That way I could have 2 or 3 of those, and I would still end up at the same place that I would if I'd have had 3, 4 beers. Honestly, that makes it way more viable as an alternative to alcohol, which is exactly what they're trying to get to. At the very least, making a few more options available would really help us out. Right now, infused drinks, they're basically just a starter. That's all they're good for. Okay, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy infused beverages. I really do. I think they have a place in the market. They're great for when I want something light, refreshing, and just want to be social. But let's be real. By no means are they an alternative to alcohol in the state of Minnesota. If Minnesota wants them to compete with alcohol, they really need to rethink this and they need to up the potency. They need to allow for a higher level of infusion. Until then, they're just a nice little bonus, not really a replacement. But let me know what you think. You know, do you have a favorite beverage? Do you have alternatives that you think is a better way of going about it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember, if you like this video, hit that little like button down there. It doesn't cost a thing, but it means the world to me. All right, guys, until next time. As Pablo Picasso probably told somebody, stay mellow.